So when you're, you know, taking 8 hours to break something down, say you have breakfast and you have like an egg McMuffin or like toast with eggs or whatever. And then, oh, okay, you have that at 8 o'clock, and then, oh, it's lunchtime at 12. That's only 4 hours. You haven't even finished breaking down your food from breakfast yet. And then you have a snack at 3, and then at 6 or 7 you have your dinner. You have not broken down all the food that you have put in your system yet. Your body is working and working and working to keep up. And when you're eating and eating and eating and not letting the food digest, your body is just always playing catch up with that. And so you're not going to feel good. You're not going to feel energetic. You're not going to feel like, you know, when you feel energetic and light, life seems to be a lot better. It seems, your life seems energetic and light. When you feel like your body is taxed and it's, you know, working hard to just digest and keep functioning, you're going to feel taxed and like you're working hard just to digest your life. It's true. Everything you do with your body, mind, and spirit is going to affect your life. You know, there's things, you have to have these plans. When I feel like this, like not good, not happy, worried, fearful, I'm going to do this. And some people like to go work out. I used to, when I'd be worried, I would go for the hardest hike I knew and just beat the crap out of myself by getting tired. I don't really say beat the crap out of myself, but I would take these hard hikes where I was going to exert so much physical energy to climb up these hills and stuff, and then by the time I finished 2 or 3 hours later, I was too dang tired to worry about anything. So, you know, it can be even anything like that. And when you do that, say you take that physical hard hike, you're actually moving your body, mind, and spirit that way. How? Well, physically, obviously, you're climbing up a hill or doing some sort of physical activity. But also, when you do that, when you're out in nature, you're clearing your mind. It's automatic when you go out in nature and take a walk in nature or whatever, you're clearing your mind, especially when you're exerting energy. And when you clear your mind, you're moving your mind. And when you're clear and you're just releasing and just letting go, you're connecting back to your source, your divinity, to who you are. Do you see where we keep going with this? So everything you do will connect you back. If you really take the steps and know what you're going to do to change in your life at that moment when you're feeling those worries or whatever. Now, but what I was starting with is how do you manifest or reach your destiny? And it's by movement of body, mind, and spirit. You have to have all three. And when you do that, it affects your aura, which is your emotional body, your mental body, and your spiritual body. So it'll help your emotions, it'll help your thoughts, it'll help your connection to who you are. And why is it important to remember about that connection to who you are? Why does it keep going back to your connection with your highest power, your source? Because that's who you are, and that's where creator energy is. And you are made from that, so that means you can create anything in your life. So when you're looking for those things in your life, if you can go back to that source of who you are, that is a place where you can find those dimensions and vibrations of what you want and what you're looking for in your life. Because you really start to remember that you're perfect and whole in every way. Okay, so that's part of it. Say that you're doing that every day. You commit to it every day. And things aren't changing in your life. Well, what I would say is you didn't do it every day. Let's be honest. However, how, when you do it every day, can you make it so you will see these things come into your life faster? When I'm in my meditation, I actually get in that space of take me to the dimensions. I ask. When you ask, you receive. Whenever you ask for something, you're receiving it. But when you're in meditation and you're connected to source of who you are and all that is, When you ask for to be put in the dimensions of your manifestations, to be put in the vibrations of your manifestations, you will be shown those vibrations. Those vibrations will be put into your being, into your cellular memory, into your body, mind, and spirit. So that you can trust in. Now, you're still not seeing it in your life. Where is it? I've been doing this. What's happening? Now that's where you have to start taking a look at yourself if you're not loving and nurturing to yourself. How are you going to match that vibration of loving and nurturing? We're just say these are the vibrations. And you're looking for someone that will love you, cherish you, take care of you, respect you, nurture. We're just say these are the vibrations. And you're looking for someone that will love you, cherish you, take care of you, respect you, nourish you. And you're putting yourself last, doing everything for everybody else, having negative self-talk about yourself, not eating well, not taking care of your body, not connecting to your source, not changing the way you think. You're going to not match this vibration. Who you're looking for, you're asking for them to be at a high level vibration. You're asking them to be loving and kind and cherish you and respect you. But you're not cherishing yourself. You're not respecting yourself. You're not loving yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not being around people who are like that. How do you meet this vibration when you're doing this? It's not possible. For you to reach this vibration, you need to love yourself, respect yourself, cherish yourself, put yourself first. Be mindful of your thoughts. Talk nicely about yourself. Be around people who love you and treat you nice and talk nicely about you. And then you will meet that vibration. Okay? If you want to be around people who are healthy and spiritual and giving and sharing and loving, but you're around people who are not healthy, say they're drinking, and I'm not putting anybody down, it's whatever your choice is, but they're drinking and they don't think about their spiritual side, and all they care about is seeing, I don't know, just being out of their body, basically what can distract them in their life, watching TV, it's fine. All those things are fine. If you want someone like that, you vibrate with that. But I'm saying if you want somebody who is more open-minded, spiritual, knows how to give and receive, who knows how to love, who is healthy and takes care of themselves, and you're with somebody who is taking and doesn't connect with spirit and drinks and smokes and eats McDonald's every day, how are you going to meet that vibration? Okay, say that you're spiritual and you're loving and you know how to give and take and you're all of these things, but you're still hanging out with the people who are drinking and not taking care of their bodies and, are negative or not connected to spirit. Okay, say you're this, but you're hanging out with this. Just because you're not drinking and you're not connecting with, just because you're not drinking and you're not doing the things that they're doing, it doesn't matter. What happens is everybody's energy. So your energy may be here and their energy is here, but what happens is that when you're together, your energy will try to merge and find a middle ground. It'll try to find where you can mesh because you're hanging out with each other, so you have to meet. So what happens is your vibration may come down and their vibration may go up, or they're really fine in their vibration. They could care less, so your vibration has to go down to theirs to meet it. So how willing are you to compromise your vibration to hang out with that? Why? What's the point of that? If you really want something, you have to vibrate with it. Okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. So if you're not bringing something in your life that you've been asking for, you're not vibrating with it. So ask yourself, how can I better vibrate with that? If you're asking for money and you're not getting the money, that means that you might have some lack consciousness. You may, be in fear or worry about it all the time, instead of finding that abundant consciousness. So how do you find that abundant consciousness if you don't feel like you have it now? Look at the things you do have. Like, wow, I have this amazing juicer. And look at outside, I have all these amazing fruit trees with tons of fruit. And you know what? I'm going to go to the park where there's so many beautiful flowers because that makes me feel so happy and abundant. Go to places and be with people that bring in the feelings of abundance. That's how you do it. And the more you vibrate in that feeling of abundance, the more your vibration raises to that level of abundance, and then you meet it. So do things that will bring that emotion and feeling within you so you can vibrate in it. And the more you stay in that vibration, the more you'll meet it. And when you meet it, you'll see it. So anyway, I can go on for hours on this topic, and if you took some of my classes, you would understand a lot more of what I'm talking about because we really get into this. But for now, I'm going to keep making my juice, and I'll be back when I've got the finished product. How much juice I got out of all that produce that I had here. Usually I'd have to have at least twice that amount to get this amount of juice. So I've got my jar of juice that I'm going to drink now, and 2 more of these, which I'll drink throughout the day. And I still have like maybe another 3/4 of a jar in here. That's amazing for that little bit of produce. I mean, it looked like a lot, but when you're regular juicing, that would not have gone this far. It's like amazing. Even the pulp. This is what I ended up with. That's how much pulp I ended up with. And usually if I made that much juice, I would have had like a big huge pile, like a whole like pot full. One thing that I did though was I put the screen on here when I did the apples because of how the apple doesn't juice all the way. Well, it just kind of grinds up like that and gets mushy. But I was just like, wow. Wait a minute. I was just like, wow, that looks like applesauce. So I was just eating it. And guess what? It is applesauce. It's so good. It's like totally delicious. So even though it didn't juice all the way, this tastes so good. Those apples are delicious. So I'm going to eat applesauce. So if you have kids, there you go. You have applesauce and you have the juice for your drinks. Double whammy. Here's to your body, mind, and spirit, moving it to get your desires. Good. But there's a lot of ginger. But I like ginger because ginger helps with inflammation. Spinach, dandelions, parsley, mint, celery, cucumber, lemon, ginger, and apple. I think that's it. This is a power-packed drink. You've got your greens, you've got your herbs, and you've got your vegetables. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm going to drink this and I'll fly for the rest of the day. The energy that I get out of this is amazing. It goes for hours and hours and hours. So here's to your health. Here's to my new awesome Omega 8004, which I am loving every minute of it. And here's to you. And remember, if you need that vibration, that you're looking for something and it's here, make sure if your vibration is here, you need to do things to get here and meet it. Take care. See you all later.